everyone, so it is November favourites time, and November favourites means that we made it through November, and I'm very excited about that because it was a bit of a mental month and I'm quite glad that it is over. And it now means that it is pretty much December, which I'm so excited about. There are lots of exciting things coming up, Christmas being the obvious one, but I'm also doing Vlogmas, and it's just going to be a really lovely month, so I'm so excited for you to see my first Vlogmas video tomorrow. It's going to be up, I think, at 6 PM, I think, if I am on time. That sometimes happens. Because this month was really busy, I don't have too many favourites. Some you will have already seen before, so I'm going to run through them quickly for you, but hopefully there are some new finds for you. And there's also a little style edition at the end, so make sure you wait for that if that is the kind of thing that you are into. And I'm just going to stop rambling and crack on with the video. So my first favourite is a lightweight base. It is an old favourite, it's the Mercier oil-free tinted moisturiser. I have the shade Bisque, I think. Bisque. And this shade makes me really sad because this actually used to be my pale shade and now it is definitely my tan shade. I need to go one down, which I'm really sad about, but I've been using this one a lot this month because my skin has just been really lacking in any kind of hydration. It's lost its glow completely, so I've been using this a lot to kind of add that in before I go to work. This one's definitely more on the low coverage side of tinted moisturisers, but that's really nice because all it really gives is the extra little glow and hint of coverage that you need, and it does let your natural skin kind of shine through a lot, so when you're having a bad skin day it's kind of not the one. But if you're just lacking in terms of glow and kind of like a healthy sheen to your skin, then this is perfect. Next up is a nail favourite, and I haven't been into kind of like nudie taupey colours in a very long time, but recently I discovered Oh Mr. Darcy, which is the Rimmel Salon Pro nail polish. I've read a lot about these and they're supposedly really good. I actually prefer the Rimmel 60-second nail polishes as opposed to these. I find these chip a lot quicker, but they're still a really good formula and still last quite a long time, and this shade is just beautiful. It's kind of like a nude with a hint of taupe, you can't quite tell. It's not too different from my actual kind of skin colour, but there's still a taupiness in there. It's just beautiful and I've been loving this. It's just been on my nails constantly. And I've just realised that this is definitely more of a drugstore heavy favourites, which is completely unheard of for me. But I've got a few things that I featured in my haul this month that I have been loving. The first one is the L'Oreal True Match Concealer, which I think I have shade 2 in, and I've just been loving this. It's the perfect kind of like light to medium coverage concealer. And I've been quite spotty this month, so this is just kind of like the perfect little addition into my makeup routine and to kind of cover spots. But it's also quite good for under your eyes, so I've just been using it kind of as a one concealer does everything kind of thing, which has been really good because I've been commuting up and down to London, so I really needed to get ready super quick. Next up will be a rather unsurprising favourite. You guys know I love my lip liners. Today I'm wearing a couple of different ones. One's by MAC and one is this one, which is the Rimmel Exaggerate pencil in East End Snob, which I hate the name of, I think it's horrible, but it's a really lovely kind of pinky colour. It's a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury lip cheat in Pillow Talk, which is everyone's favourite. It is just a gorgeous lip liner. It's definitely a budget version of that. It's a lot more drying, but the lasting power is actually much better. And I've been wearing this so much this month just because I don't want my Charlotte Tilbury one to run out, so this has been used on days where it's kind of like the Charlotte Tilbury pencil would be a waste of makeup kind of thing. Does anyone have those days? You know, the days where you're like, today is going to be a complete waste of makeup? Just me? Okay. And then we have what I can imagine is probably another unsurprising one. I have been loving the Soap & Glory Archery pencil. It's the one that has a spoolie on one end and a pencil on the other, and I love this. I have this shade Blondeshell, which is kind of maybe the most surprising bit about this is the fact that it's kind of the blonde shade is the one that I have been loving, and my brows are quite dark, but it's the ashy tone in this that really makes it. I'm wearing it today and you can hardly tell that there's a difference. There's such a close colour match, which I think is a bit weird and something to note if you are blonde and thinking of getting this, but I think it could still work because I kind of layer it up quite a bit, whereas if you were blonde and you have very light eyebrows then you could just kind of go in really lightly. And then we have what are probably some more unsurprising favourites from my drugstore haul. I've been loving the Topshop Velvet Liquid lipstick things. I think these are incredible. The lasting power on them is amazing. Like, they last for such a long time and they don't really come off properly. Like, it takes so much Bioderma and so much cleanser to get them off. It's ridiculous. Something to note if you are going to be switching lip products up a lot throughout the day. I have the shade Blood Orange and Velveteen Ribbon, and I love them both so much. I feel like Blood Orange is so vibrant and in your face, and it's just such a beautiful shade. And Velveteen ribbon is much darker and it's just perfect for kind of like this time of year. I also really love them because they are matte and long lasting, but they haven't kind of made my lips react in the way that like the sleek matte me's did. My lips were kind of like so blistered and horrible after using those, but these have had absolutely no reaction from my lips at all, so I would definitely recommend picking these up. And my next favourite is a kind of unseasonal blush product. It's the Clinique Chubby Stick Cheek Colour Balm. I can't say this, and it's in the shade Robust Rhubarb, which is just the most gorgeous kind of warm, corally, peachy pink. It is beautiful, and I've just been loving popping a little bit onto my cheeks on days where I'm really lacking in any kind of colour on my face, and I just love this. I think it's gorgeous. They also do some really kind of wintry shades, which I think are perfect for kind of like this time of the year, but I just love this because it really complements my skin tone, and I just think it's gorgeous. I've been wanting to try these out for such a long time. I've seen so many good reviews on them and they definitely live up to the hype. And then we have some hair favourites, which is a slight shocker because I very rarely change up my hair routine. Lots of people keep asking for a new hair care routine, and it is exactly the same as it was this time last year. I haven't really changed a thing. I think I maybe changed a shampoo for a couple of months and then it ran out, so I can't really update you on that. But I've been using these a lot recently, which are the L'Oreal Everriche No Sulfates Nourishing Care System shampoo and conditioner, and I love these. I loved these this time last year. They're actually in my hair care routine from last November, and I've repurchased them again because I think my boyfriend used up the last shampoo and I used up the last conditioner. It is one of those days. We picked these back up when we were in Boots a few weeks ago, and I've just been using them non-stop since. They're just like the perfect kind of shampoo and conditioner for this time of year. They give you a little bit of hold and texture but still clean really well, and they don't have any sulfates in them, which is amazing. Usually no sulfate shampoos can make your hair just very unmanageable or really greasy and not really do too much cleaning, so these are incredible. I love these. I would definitely recommend picking them up if you are on the market for a new nice shampoo. And then we move on to style favourites, and this is my final favourite for this month, and it is this pink fluffy bubble hat. I absolutely love this. It is just, oh, it just makes me happy to look at it. I think I saw my friend Olivia wearing it and then went out and bought it. I'll link her blog up below. There was a blog post that she did that featured it, but I saw it on her Instagram originally, and I ran straight to River Island and purchased it because I needed this in my life. It's so soft and fluffy and just the prettiest little hat I have ever seen, and I'm going to put it on now because I just love it. It's so cute and I just love it so much. I think it works perfectly with all of the kind of very light colours that I have in my wardrobe, so all of the creams, camels, greys and everything like that. I just think that this kind of complements them perfectly, so I've been loving wearing this a lot. And that is it for my November favourites. I feel like that whirled past really quickly. Let me know what your favourites are in the comments below and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you guys tomorrow for day one of Vlogmas.